Okay, so let's maximize this. So I did quite a few more items, mostly ground cover stuff because I needed some ground cover to work with that was burnt. The other ones I tried using them, but they are not. You can't make them fully black, so I need black ones. But okay, so this here, that's in. These are all the first setting, the like very first area. So I was thinking about what you said about floating things. So this is going to be part. This is going to be in the thing. It's going to be just floating thing. I'll show you here in a second. But this is the first kind of little thing that I made to show. This is like the first. This like I'm thinking that the character wind up right here. This right here I also developed. This is just a module. So each one of these things fit into one another. So you can build long sequences of these buildings. So I'll show you what I did. I'll show you what I did. These emissive trees look really, really good. None of the other trees did any kind of emissiveness. I didn't use these in the first area, but those are going to be easily used. So the scale of this very first area is the whole scale of this is very large. That's the thing to populate it. It's going to be a lot to populate it because now in HDRP with the new version after like 19 or no, actually I think 2022 the like seriously the 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 point 1 to point 3 version of the one we are using now finally enabled details. Finally enabled details. So, wanted to show you here the. So this is what I have here for the set. So kind of like right here to begin. But you can see, and then those buildings set to very, very large scale, but still, I mean, they work. But look how they like loom, and you can see the emissiveness. And what I was talking about here was, and I just put in some smoke effect just to kind of, just as a, just to show you kind of what it looks like, what I'm thinking. But yeah, so this is a big crevasse here, and then it has the floating areas over here, like something kind of metaphysical happened. And over on the other side here, there is some, on the other side of the chasm, there's some damaged buildings and some damaged buildings around. And this right here is just an idea I thought for lava that is spewed out. But as you can see, this, and it stops moving when I don't click on it. But you get the idea. Like with a heavy fog, and just kind of coolness. And look at the populating. So this here, so what's great about these assets being able to populate like this is number one, they don't show up in the they don't show up. See, look, they don't and then I just put a light here. It's an area light right there to like throw out some light from the underground lava area. I don't whatever. I just thought that would be a good idea to start with right here. And we can use these things to cut off areas. We can make chasms like that to cut off areas and what have you. But so let me see. And so then if we turn off volume, you can see what it looks like without the volume. And okay, so so this is what the lava kind of looks like coming over the mountain, and and then just some, and we can make it more visible if you need. But see this populating here, so that's what they allow to do with details. But the thing is they automatically cull. So they there. So notice how as I go further in, they get they become they do that automatically. No scripting involved. Um, and they just cull. So they're pretty solid as far as any kind of usage we make of them. It's only going to be within the small area of the visual area of the character. So it's all burnt out, and then the smoke you can't see as well, of course. But then a long pathway, and then here is the alleyway, and then here's a little bridge that's gonna this archway that I made for that one set is going to be in. I'm probably going to make it a little bigger because I'm really having a hard time not making things like super super large because just of the general, like this is really big. Like this is bigger than this item here is like 12 foot tall. So you can understand the scale. This area right here from here on this thing here, this is 6 foot tall right here from there to there. That little area to that little area. That's 6 foot tall. So this is huge area. But then these also I made so they are individual, so we can use those throughout the game. I'm making everything because we really need some module things to just fill up space. And so I'm making a lot of things very module so we're able to just fill up space. But look over here. See, look at this. Look at this. Look at how. Look at that. And then it leads through there, and as you can see, the ground patterning I use that's I painted this texture on, so it's multiple textures on, and it's super light. And we could add, this is nothing compared to what we can do. This is just burnt area. It's like basically not foliage, but I'm sure you're gonna want to do some areas where they're untouched. And so in that's when we can like build some really cool green foliage, and it's gonna be really easy to populate. It's just the assets. That's it. I can just load the prefab into the assets, and I can just load them in, and bada bing, bada boom. They are. I can just load the assets in, and then and then I can just draw out and populate them. So then I can blunk blunk and say blunk 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 blunk. Okay, so. And Maximers. Okay, so, and as you can see, you can, then there's smoke in places, and it's still like burning, and then in the chasm here, with a whole bunch of just destruction. So I'm thinking just most of it's going to be like kind of like this. We can make it lighter, fog, whatever you think. But anyways, so I just wanted to show you. That's it for that set. I've been working on this for a long time because I just had to build. I wanted to build it, I had some ideas for how I wanted to build it, but I wanted to also see, if I'm going in the right direction from how you visually see it too. Okay? All right. Thanks, man. Bye.